Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Speaking of that, I am live today in the Marketing Savage Facebook group. And I'm going live because April Hall had a very good question. Her question was, she is a marketing manager that oversees a sales team. And currently, when they get leads, the sales team has to manually click where the leads have came from, meaning that there is a margin for error. And from my understanding is what April is saying there is that the sales team is just not appropriately, or they just don't give a shit if the leads are marked appropriately, which makes that very hard for somebody who is marketing for a sales team. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about CRMs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Can you guys hear me? If you guys are in there and you can hear me, I don't know that I can see the comments yet. So if I'm looking here, it looks like I am live. But if you guys can comment so that way I can see where it's at. Where the fuck is it? Anyhow, yeah, leave a comment so I can see that you're here. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. And also, you can click, I think there's something at the very top of this post. If you want me to be able to see your name, you can click that button as well. And for you podcast listeners, guys, y'all should be joining the Marketing Savage Facebook group because there's just I don't know how I can put it, but there's just a lot of fucking ballers there. There's a lot of very smart individuals, and we feature somebody new every week. And I'm telling you, the marketing savages that we have in there are incredible. And the group is growing. It's doubled within the last couple weeks, and we're going to continue to grow this group. That being said, just so you guys know, everybody who is part of this group, I am going to be doing another grow contest and share contest. So go out, invite your friends. By the end of the month, we're going to be tallying that up, and we're going to be giving away another Marketing Savage award. It just helps us grow, helps us expand our mission. And the more people that we can get in here, the more engagement we'll have. And then the more engagement we have, Facebook will actually begin sharing our group with people looking for marketing groups. And we're getting a little bit of that already, but we want to get a lot of that, guys. We want to grow this group, make it big, make it strong, and we'll be able to share the message. So that being said, first off, I want to talk about our good friend, Marketing Savage, Drewby Wilson, has a CRM that's going to be coming out. I do not know when the release date is, but I will tell you that Drewby is a multi-million dollar closer. The dude has closed millions and millions in sales with his process. His CRM system is designed to be very clean, very effective, and very easy to use. That's one of the things that you're going to find. I'm going to be talking about a CRM here in just a little while because I'm going to answer April's question. But I'm going to be talking about a CRM that really takes professional setup, professional monitoring, things like that. Not all of us are going to need that because not all of us have a huge sales team. I personally do use it because we've got so many different lead channels that I need the data that April's talking about. So that being said, I do know that Drewby is going to be creating something that's going to be insane for individuals who just want something that works and works right out of the box. And his process is phenomenal. So we're going to hear more about that in the future. I have seen a little bit of it, but I need to get a little bit. I've got to do a little bit of a deeper dive, and I'm sure Drew B, he'll be happy to jump on here and do that with us. But I think his product that's going to be coming here soon or coming down the pipeline is going to be good for most of the people. I would say 90 to 95% of the people that are in this group are going to want to use something along the lines that Drew B is creating. But for you folks that have multiple sales channels and you really need to track like a crazy amount of data coming from everywhere, and you've got multiple salespeople, one of the products that I've been trained on, in fact, I ended up purchasing this big package from them where I did like a month-long training in-house. And the name of the company is called Go Higher Level. And I actually got them on the screen here that I can show you guys what's up with it. So right here is the Go Higher Level platform. And I'll tell you, man, jumping into this, guys, like you guys know that I'm very tech savvy. I do code. I've built multiple WordPress websites. I mean, tons of WordPress websites. We got our own software that we build on. We code on it. I've coded an app before. So I'm very tech savvy. I know what's up with this type of stuff, but this one still confused me when I got in there. I had to go through their training before I could really understand, about the higher level. The .com on this is gohigherlevel.com. And to answer your question, April, this software has multiple pipelines that you can connect to multiple different lead channels, and it will give you data on that, meaning the salesperson is not going to have to select where the leads are coming from. So, your dashboard inside of this system, I don't remember what my login is right now, but your dashboard inside of this system will literally, the salesperson will just get the leads coming through. They'll understand where they came from, but there's a lot of back end infrastructure work that's got to be set up to connect all of your lead channels so that way you can get the data that you want. One of the cool things is that you can set up like conversation automation inside of here. It's even down to the point, April, and I'm answering your question here. It's even down to the point to where when somebody calls, you can set up a number that will connect through this system, and it will actually call your sales technicians, letting them know that they can just click a button and call the individual. It will actually put the message inside of the audio on the phone call. So imagine that people are calling your phone line, and it will literally call your sales professional, let them know they can hit 1 to talk to Margaret, who has this and this problem or whatever it is. And then it will connect, and it will actually track that data. It'll also track conversations inside of Messenger. You can build a robot inside of Messenger. This system has the functionality of ClickFunnels, where you can create lead magnets inside of it. And in fact, the funny thing is that the builder is identical to ClickFunnels. It doesn't have split testing capabilities, meaning you can't build 2 funnels side by side and actually split test the results. But that's something when I was working through and working with their staff that I actually had learned that's going to be something they're going to put a functionality in the future. The other thing, it actually connects to your calendars. It actually connects to a customer payment portal. And then you also going to get all of your analytics and reports all in one place. So this right here is going to give you, see this little bubble right here, that would tell you, where the leads are coming from, which leads are being closed. It's down to the point to where you can actually put a dollar amount on the leads. So when you go and close the leads, it will tell you how much money that you're making from that revenue source. So if you guys or gals out there, in April's case, need a CRM that can be fully customizable, the cool thing about it is the team over here at Go Higher Level. I mean, they're awesome. And it's called gohighlevel.com. And the team over there, they will actually, they have packages where you can pay them to completely build it out for you. And they would do a phenomenal job at that. In fact, if you had a big enough sales team, and this was something that if this data is super important for your operation, then you're going to not only want them, you're going to probably want to bring some of their team on board. So you're going to want to have a continuous type interaction with their teammates inside of Higher Level. But we worked with a lady over there, and I went through their actual training where higher level would contact us, and we were doing webinars with them, one-on-one webinars, and I was paying about I think I was paid $1,000 a month to do that, and then we would get 4 webinars per month, which was enough to really, I mean, you would need an entire week to regurgitate all the stuff that she taught me during that webinar. We recorded them, so we recorded all the webinars. But this is super, super technical CRM system, and I'm sure there's other ones out there. I mean, there's Salesforce that can be quite expensive, and some other Salesforce like I think HubSpot would be another one that could probably do a lot of this type of stuff. But I really like this higher level. I mean, they have went above and beyond when it comes to a CRM. Like I said, though, this is not going to be just the CRM that your average person is going to want. I mean, there is so many different things that you've got to set up, and very tiny mistakes are made, then it doesn't work. It breaks. Like, that's the downside of this. I mean, we were setting up this CRM inside of multiple campaigns, and it actually had a direct connect to Facebook forums. And we found some markets were really responsive to the forums at Facebook, and that you can actually run an ad using Facebook forums. We found some markets that were extremely responsive to that, but we didn't have Facebook had a really clunky way to send the leads to our clients and customers. So because of that, we needed to find a way to get the leads to them where it could be, sent to them as a text message, or it could be sent to them as a phone call, or it could be sent to them as an email. And Facebook didn't offer that inside of their Power Editor. I'm sorry, their ad platform. So that being said, April, I think this right here is going to be something that you might want to look at. I mean, especially if you got multiple salespeople. And but I will tell you, you're going to want to don't kid yourself to think that the $297 monthly investment is going to do it for you guys, because you're probably going to invest anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000. I would imagine maybe $10,000 to set this thing up. But once you get it set up, you're going to have a system that you can do everything that you're asking, meaning you will be able to track exactly where each and every lead who they go to, who they get distributed to, and you're going to be able to track the follow-up process as well. And the cool thing is you're actually going to be able to automate some of that stuff. So, and you guys know what I'm about when it comes to client relationship management. You want to automate as much of that stuff as possible. In fact, just about anything that you do, you want to automate anything that you possibly can, unless it's detrimental to the consumer experience. Because if it's detrimental to the consumer experience, then you probably shouldn't automate it. Meaning if it's super important to do a handwritten letter or a personalized video or something to that nature, you want to keep that human element in it. But on the things that don't necessarily need that human element or that human follow-up element or that personal feel, then you're going to want to automate as much as possible. And at the end of the day, you're going to be able to recoup your investment, and you'll be able to make more money and figure out where all of these leads are coming from. So anyhow, y'all, just want to jump on here to show you that. For a lot of you guys and gals out there, again, Drewbie has created a really cool systems. What I've seen so far, it's been phenomenal. A CRM system that's very reasonably priced. And I think most of the people in this group will be along the lines of companies or businesses that would want to use the software that Drewbie has created. And we can't wait to show you that, because super excited. He's been working on it for quite a while. And we're going to be going live sometime here in the very, very near future to explore that software as well. So anyhow, y'all, appreciate you for coming along on this Marketing Revolution podcast. And not joined the Marketing Savage Facebook group, get on over there. You're going to be glad you did. All right, everybody. I'm going to see you on the next one.